The administrative setup of Guneku village has undergone some structural readjustments following fresh elections of new councillors into the various quarter and zonal councils that constitute the village, having realized the previously existing structures didn't meet the aspirations of the people due to conflicts, and that when people choose their leaders in a society to represent them, they collaborate with them to make things work for the community. The fount of Guneku, His Royal Highness Dr. Ticha Fomuki, ordered for democratic elections to be conducted in all the quarters, and that shall culminate to the revamping of the defunct Guneku Traditional Council. On Thursday, July 15, 2021, the Electoral Commission started work in Funquata, where all went on well from start to finish.
The electoral process is good, and then the members that I elected, I find out they are able people that will handle their process well. They are like square pegs in a square hole. And then with the cooperation and the unity of the quarter, they'll be able to carry on the present development aspects that we have.
After consulting amongst themselves, the inhabitants came out with an inclusive quarter council representing the aspirations of all and sundry. Amongst the newly elected in the Fun Quarter Council, some shall be progressing to represent the people of the area in the Guneku Traditional Council.
As our people for Fun, they don't give me the power of a glad plenty, because they know, people of Fun, they know, say I'm a man who have been a straightforward man, a man who I like to talk true, and I'm a man who I like for sitting the seminar work fine, a man who I like development, because I don't first work, not be my first time this, even time where Guneku picking them, they abroad, they will be sending them for Guneku, they will make agri show. Most of the agri show, now me have the contract for Funia. So I said I like them for work with them. That's how they vote me.
Funquata is plagued by a plethora of problems coupled with the ongoing Anglophone crisis, yet the villagers aren't giving up. They wish their sons and daughters resident out of the village come to their rescue, considering that the area is relatively safe for now.
One of the most important challenge that we have here is the road, and then we need electricity, and then drinking water. The present water that is supplied to us by Plan International has loopholes. After rainfall, sometimes we have mud water moving through the pipes. So we are looking forward for the council and the entire village development association to assist us so that we can look for a new source to tap a spring. We make calls to the Fun elite meetings in Bengui, Bamenda, Kumba, and Limbe, and then the entire village to the development association to assist us in these various projects that we are carrying on. Even the re-innovation of the primary school that was recently constructed, even though part of the school has been destroyed and then some materials, buckets, were being burned by the
Non-state armed fighters.
Yes, so we are struggling to re-innovate all these structures. From the square itself, this is a safe ground. Even in the past, sometimes the villagers from the downer section of the village used to come up and took their hit here when the crisis was taking place.
From Fun, the delegation descended to Tuenje Quarter, overcoming the challenges of the rough, bumpy and slippery roads. But since the locals here weren't present, progress was made to Nyanquata, where the voting exercise was also smoothly conducted. The person voted to represent Nyanquata in the Guneku Traditional Council is a woman.
The problem with Nyanquata, they feel the suffer where go for council now when they get problem like for land problem. Also man find palaver for the neighbor. We don't strong before we go for council. But so one day we will feel suffer only within we inside the quarter.
Over in Top Quarter, precisely in the palace itself, just like in the previous quarters visited, it was also a smooth exercise conducted. The last quarter visited on day 1 of the voting exercise was Ngong, where after rounding up with the activities, one of the fathers extended a vote of thanks to the fund, bearing witness to most of the good projects he is currently realizing in the village alongside the Development and Cultural Association of the village known as Gudeka.
Moya wanje Agustin. Moya Ngong Quarter ragani. And Burnbon away can chocha. Mowa na bene. Abu Muhammad na arabene ba weken anu fa non amena mar fa Guneku ani mo waze fa ba kan bebene eno me fin jim mo ga aku amno guna ku mi jim ba kan ga rani ni u char bongo ambe ni yambo mo wen rani fot we kan no chom nga mo ni juri boy ni nu chine benga kwepere ba kam nu guna ku ba kwepe ba beni uguna ku ba kwepe bo chinte fa ba je no ni je na re bene we na re bene ba we kenga ni ko yi chere abumumat bukonda wanu na ichi won bebe bakonda ni.
At the end of the first day of the tour, the team leader spoke to us, beginning by outlining the challenges faced.
We had 2 quarters where there were no people at all. Maybe due to the fact that they were not informed on time, because we were made to understand that the invitations came in a bit late. And so when they came in, they could not gather the people since they are predominantly farmers resident in this area. It was difficult for them to readjust their programs since they had it late. And before they could meet some of the people, it was already late. But so far, I think when we go around, it will be a success, because the few quarters that are not present will definitely make up before the 30th, the day of inauguration, the day of installation. We're doing everything to see that all the quarters have their representative and they're installed, so that information can disseminate to the various quarters, to the various people, when they have good representatives at the village level.
Okay. Your expectation at the outcome of the exercise?
I expect that we'll have what we actually call a humane society in Guneku, a just and humane society, in the sense that people will feel that the fund is here. When all the structures have been put in place, the funds present will be filled with all the structures put in place. I will make Guneku a just and humane society. Those were words of H.R.H in Nigeria some years back. Okay. He wants to make Nigeria a just and humane society. So I think that Fomuki wants to make Guneku a just and humane society.
All right.
Reports gotten from the rest of the other quarters have it that the exercise went on well, despite the few hitches recorded on the field. A rerun shall be conducted in quarters that recorded a low turnout or complete absenteeism, and on the 30th of July, a grand occasion will take place in the palace to install the newly voted quarter councillors.